International media giving strange news regarding Canadian Prime Minister current bans on international students and work permit holders. Many international media emphasizing that this ban is just for Indian workers and Indian students, which is absolutely wrong. I am astonished to see such news because this ban is for all workers universally. For all Asian countries, equal laws are valid. International media must emphasize these things that Canadian PM did not name even Indians. And why international media is naming specific a name of country that Canadian Prime Minister banned work permit holders of Indians and international students of Indians. Reason I can analyze later on, but I think first of all the media must correct, and first of all the same rules are being applied. If you are migrant in Canada, please don't feel that you are not Indian and your rule will be different. First of all, I want to clarify those migrants. This is a misinformation being given by some international media. Even first post, a very top media of India is reporting this ban is for Indian workers. Their thumbnail in their YouTube channel is telling that Indians are more suffering than others. They are not telling Indians are more suffering. They are telling this ban is for Indian, which is wrong. Indians are more suffering. That is a discussion. That is an analysis, which I will also do. But normally, when Canada made any immigration law, they do not make any law for one country. Otherwise, they need to work very hard for each country. They will make different rules. Did you listen earlier in the past that for Indian student rules are different, and for any other Asian country rules are different, or for any European country rules are different? Specific rules of Australia for UK is different, for Asia is different, for New Zealand is different. 3 4 categories are present, but country wise rules are not different. For Asian countries, same rules are valid. So this ban, current ban of the work permit, this current cutting capping of international students is not for Indians. Kindly please listen, note, this is for all Asian workers and all Asian students. Second misconception or misinformation being provided that Canada is banned completely immigration, mean that immigration is completely closed for the Canada. One thing I will show, and you will agree that if Indians will not go to Canada, the Canada cannot survive. If Indians will not work in hospitals of Canada, not in Canada, if they will not work in USA, they will not work in UK, they will not work in Australia, I am telling, their patients will die, because these are Indians and Asians who work in hospitals. If the Indian engineers will not work properly in the Canada, in Australia and UK, they cannot even construct their houses. If Indians will come out from Canada, Australia, UK, USA, their businesses will be down, because top businessmen, Canadian national Indians, who are investing millions and millions of the dollars in developed countries. Therefore, saying this one, they are banning on Indians, it's quite absurd, ridiculous. Even Canadian PM knows how Indians are useful for him. Yes, they can only make rules that non-genuine migrants, mean that the students who are coming to Canada, not from India, from all countries, if they are not genuine and they are thinking to stay as a permanent resident holder, and they are not emphasizing their study, which is their primary destination, definitely they are cutting those students. I think this is not the discussion of today. This is discussion of many years. If you just see statement of purpose of Australia and Canada, they had completely advised students to write such sentences that our primary destination is study, and we are not going to work, we are not going to stay after study. We will come back to India, we will come back to Pakistan, we will come back to Bangladesh, to our home country, and we will utilize this knowledge in our country, and we will raise the economic GDP ratio of our country. That's the motto of international education Canada, Australia, USA, UK develop. And same thing, PM Justin spoke that students, international students, if you are thinking to stay here as a resident, it's becoming difficult these days. And he is very right, because population increased so much, inflation raised so much all over the world. Earlier they were giving chance to almost all students to get the PR, and now it's difficult for them. It's not against Indian, it's against all migrants, because now Canadian citizens are feeling difficulty in their survival, and they think that their taxes are so much, and their grocery becoming expensive, the housing especially becoming a tough task for Canadian nationals. Even they are telling it's very difficult to purchase one flat even, and even they are not able to gonna pay rent there, because number of houses are less, because migrants entered Canada so much. This mass migration compelled Canadian PM to change little bit rules. And second significant point is that Canada is not going to stop professional people to come, because if professional people will not come, if construction engineers will not come, doctors will not come, and how Canada will develop? Canada is developed due to professional migrants. And even students will also keep coming to Canada, because students are paying huge fee. Canada will be in $1 billion and $1 million due to the students. How they will finish their education industry? That is their industry, that is their business. They are just talking that if you are in Canada as a student, after getting education, if you think that you are capable, you are a professional, we will give you work permit, and they are making some ways, but we will not give you PR, permanent residency. And permanent residency we will give to some students, otherwise we are not able to adjust all students PR. And they are right, and they are not talking now, they are talking since long time. And another thing he cleared, that high wages professionals, gardener, engineers, doctors, IT software, they are highly required in Canada, and we cannot stop immigration. They just stopped those migrants who are useless in Canada. I mean, they are without jobs, and they are getting very low wages, and they have no any professional skills. So immigration not stopped in Canada, and that is not against India. Immigration only reduced, cut, and immigration is only allocated for professional people, top professional people, and top international students.